Fight fans, the Octagon returns down under once again in Perth, Australia. This time it's a UFC Fight Night headlined by Jack Della Maddalena and Carlos Prates. So many great matchups on paper for us to enjoy, but we're just going to go over the main card as usual because we don't want to keep you here for long. Starting it off in the heavyweight division, Tai Bam Bam Tuivasa versus Louis Vanilla Gorilla Sutherland. Now, this matchup was supposed to be Tai versus Sean Sharaf, but he backed out and Louis stepped in on short notice. Now, unranked Tuivasa, we need a win and a shoey from Tai here tonight. Well, this morning, realistically, if you're on the East Coast or in the U.S. in general. He's riding a 6-fight losing streak anyway. Now, this could be do or die for Tuivasa since he's riding that 6-fight losing streak. But, I mean, he also does sell tickets for the company. So, what's your thoughts on that? Let me know. His record is 15-9 with all of his wins but one by knockout and 12 of those finishes coming in the first round. On the other side, though, Sutherland coming off of back-to-back first-round losses with a record of 10-5. With this being his third bout under the promotion, he's looking to get a short-notice victory. Next up, also in the heavyweight division, Shamil Giziev versus Brando Pericic. The Balkan Bear. Now, we'll start with Giziev. Number 14 ranked Giziev, born in Dagestan, Russia, with a record of 14-2. Most recently, he lost to Waldo Cortez Acosta in the first round. On the other side, though, the Balkan Bear, training out of City Kickboxing with head coach Eugene Behrman, with a record of 6-1. All wins by finish, 5 KOs and 1 submission, and all of them were also in the first round. Next up in the featherweight division, this is going to be a good one. Marwan Freaky Rahiki versus Ali Schmid. Now, Rahiki was supposed to fight Jack Jenkins, but Jenkins got hurt and Schmid stepped in. Freaky Rahiki, undefeated prospect at 8-0 with 7 wins by KO and 1 by submission. 3 of those ended in the first round. Now, after getting signed on the Contender Series, in his debut, he broke Harry Harwood's jaw. Now, Ali Schmid, the Hungarian Stallion, also training out of City Kickboxing with a record of 4-2, winning his last 3, and 2 of them by finish. Next up in the featherweight division, it's the flyweight division, freak. Come on, it's Tim Elliott and Steve Erceg. What are we talking about? Tim Elliott versus Steve Erceg. Number 11 ranked Elliott, veteran at 39 with 21-13 record. Now, he won his last 2 against Simmerdeji and Kaya Sakura. Against Simmerdeji, it was a arm triangle, and Kaya Sakura was a ghillie. 3 wins by KO, 8 by submission, and 6 of them in the first round. Now, on the other side, number 12 ranked Erceg, coming off a decision win against Ode Osborne. He lost the 3 before that, but that last win over Ode Osborne got him back in the win column. Now, he's fighting in his hometown tonight with a record of 13-4. He's got 2 KOs, 6 submissions, and 5 of them ended in the first round. I like both men in this matchup, so I'm excited to see how this one pans out. Now, your co-main event in the lightweight division, Beneil Dariush versus Quillan Salkild. Veteran and number 12 ranked lightweight Dariush. At 36 years old, his record stands at 23-7 with 1 draw. He's earned 5 KOs, 8 submissions, and 8 of those finishes coming in the first round. Now, his last few fights, he hasn't looked the greatest on the weigh-in scales, I can't lie. But this recent one, he looked great. I think he's gotten it together. He looked real high. He looked hydrated, energetic. I think something's going on here. Now, he's coming off a round 1 loss to Benoit Saint-Denis. And he's looking to get a win tonight in enemy territory. Now, on the other side, though, unranked Salkild, on up-and-coming prospect with a record of 11-1, with that 1 loss being his pro debut. Now, since then, he's gone an 11-fight streak with 4 KOs, 4 subs, and 6 first-round finishes. Fighting at home, trying to secure his 5th UFC win and his 4th UFC bonus. Now, the main event of the evening. Jack Della Maddalena versus Carlos Prates. 3-name Jack, number 1 contender and former welterweight champion, has a record of 18-3, losing his last fight against the new champion, Islam Makhachev. The other 2 losses are his first 2 professional fights. So after that, his first 2, he went on an 18-fight streak and lost Islam. Stacking up 12 knockouts, 2 submissions, and 8 first-round finishes. He's fighting at home as well, looking to get back in the win column here tonight. Or this morning, like I said, wherever you're at in the earth, on this planet. This is a crazy video. I'll tell you what, we're going in. Now, his opponent, number 5 ranked Prates, after losing to Ian Gary in April of last year, He bounced back with a first round spinning elbow against Jeff Neal and a round 2 straight left against Leon Edwards. Both insane. Now his record stands at 23-7 with 18 KOs, 3 submissions, and 10 of them in the first round. Training with his team, the Fighting Nerds. Boys, that's it. Thanks for watching if you came this far. And freak out.